One bullet in the clip, so I better make it count. He knows what I did, so I better snuff him out. Satan know me well, so we better shut his mouth. He can stay in hell, cause he ain't got no clout. It's funny how the devil like to talk about our past, trying to fight us, but he ain't got the muscle mass. He a punk, he only has the power that we give him. But I'ma spread the light like a human prism. That's a science bar. I'ma reach the stars, cause the sun would light it up like a quasar. Native to America, but never been reserved. Satan tried to bury me, but I ain't no preserved. You see what I did, but you don't see where I'm going. I ain't playing games, so I'll never be a token. Cause I serve God that makes beauty from the broken. He can make a movement from a moment. Let's got one shot and I got one life. I got one soul and it's got one price. I got one voice and I got one mic. If I got one shot, then I better do it right. I got one shot and I got one life. I got one soul and I got one price. I got one voice and I got one mic. If I got one shot, then I better do it right. Sometimes I think about the beginning. I be looking back and I be reminiscing. When we started this, we were children. I didn't know the life I was building. Didn't know I would become a pastor who in the past was a decent rapper. I used that loosely, I trashed those loosely. So was I fooling? Oh crap, that's too deep. Leave it in the past and leave it all alone. Pack it up and keep it moving like a mobile home. There's too many times I need encouragement because I'm 29 and don't know accomplishments. I'm my worst critic, I hate to admit it. That's my admission, but this is not a ticket. I won't let you win cause I know you be judging. It's not often people put this out in the public. Yeah, I'm insecure. I wish it had a cure. I wish my mind was pure. I wish that I was sure that my intentions were what my God deserved. But I'm often cursed to always think the worst. I'm a pessimist with a speech impediment. I know we ain't better than 50 Cent and Eminem. So why am I still rapping then? Because due to the sick and scarred, these bars hit like medicine. Only got one shot, got one life. I got one soul and it's got one price. I got one voice and I got one mic. If I got one shot, then I better do it right. Got one shot and I got one life. I got one soul and it's got one price. I got one voice and I got one mic. If I got one shot, then I better do it right. I got one shot, I got one life. Got one soul, I got one price. I got one voice, I got one mic. If I got one shot, then I better do it right. Got one shot, got one life. Got one soul and I got one price. Got one voice and I got one mic. If I got one shot, then I better do it right. Cause you got one shot. Cause you got one shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Remember that.